All right, how we doing, folks? All right, so I thought I'd make a little video here today. By the way, I hope everybody's doing well today. Today is 21 August. I got like a little bit past 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time here, man. They got a lot of stuff going on, man. Some interesting stuff out here in Las Vegas. I'm out here getting my money. They got this WWE SummerSlam going on here at that new Allegiant Stadium. And if the kids was here, I'd love to take him there. And they got Pacquiao fighting and all that. That's if you Pac-Man fights, fight fans out there. All right. So there are a couple little events going on out here in Las Vegas. But I want to talk about here on a more serious note about as of around 4th to around 6th September, the pandemic assistance and like unemployment is going to be ending for about 7 to 8 million people. Okay, from what I saw in a couple of podcasts, how the government has reported they've added 900,000 jobs over the last 3 months, and that may be true. But a lot of those jobs, they pay part-time, or they don't pay as much as they did, before things went sour, some year and a half ago or so. Okay? There's a lot of people that are still out of work. I don't think that they report it all. Okay? It's supposed to be 5.5% unemployment. Okay? I believe it's probably more than that. And so let's just say the unemployment was like almost 40%, probably the other 35%. All right, most of those people are probably out of the 35%. Majority of those people are not getting paid as well as they used to get paid, or getting paid like part-time work. Okay, so the stats are still not good. Okay, we got the Delta variant, and it's that and just poor leadership. Although many of the eviction moratoriums have got extended till 3 October in many cases. Around October, just put it like this. A lot of states, I think it's up to 11 now from a podcast that I saw, are filing lawsuits to extend that unemployment. Okay, President Biden, I guess, is in an indirect fashion is asking Congress to extend it as well past that. Okay, and I predicted maybe a week ago in some states that if it applies to, and I'll talk about that here for a second, that it's probably going to get extended to maybe like a little bit after the first of the year. Okay, October, around the late part, this is usually when jobs like to lay off, especially like if you're in service jobs or you work like in construction or like in the oil industry. A lot of the industrial work, starts to power down. Okay, the consumage, all right, goes down. Yeah, a lot of times in that, gas consumage goes down, so the prices are going to drop. Excuse me. So we'll see what happens. I believe that in some states they are going to extend that. Now these are probably going to apply for maybe about 15 states. The states that have either the highest unemployment or are in the service industry. Okay, the service industry, and probably where rent or real estate is high. Probably states like, for example, New York, Florida, California, Washington State. Okay, Michigan, Illinois, probably Nevada. Okay, they have here enough people still, although a lot of people have been coming to Vegas. We still have about 10 casinos that are closed, so the unemployment here is like 10.4%. Okay, it went down for 37%. It was 37%. So we were the highest one in percentage in the nation at this state. States like that. Okay, I'm thinking at the most 15 states. And even if they do extend that, you can count on still having like things like high gas, probably not as high, okay, but higher than it would typically be in like the fall and the winter time. Things like your lease is still going to probably be elevated, okay, and they're going to be monitoring every penny. And that's the government, even if you do. I would just suggest that you guys got to try to do things like if the government does not exist, and don't worry about stress too much about this money, and maybe find some, I don't know, unprecedented ways or whatever to monetize your skills or whatever, and try to and whatever crafts that you have to the best of your ability, to try to find a way to make a living, because at one point in time it will go away. Okay, and with that money coming, it just gives them more time to set whatever agenda they have to set in place. Okay, it'll just be more problems, more agendas, more stipulations, more headache. Okay, I mean, it'll be more that you have to worry about over the next 4 months. Let's say they do it for 4 months, let's say after September or October, then you get the money, and then you'll just, I don't know, it's just more and more worrisome. Okay, so that's what's going on with the things like the stimulus, the unemployment, and there's a lot of gig workers too that's out of work. Okay, like you guys in the gig industry, you may have to figure out, I don't know, go consider maybe relocating where they have better gig work, or I don't know, find something else to do. Now, I'm not going to go over this over and over again. Just something just to keep in mind. I just wanted to give you guys an update on the skinny on all this. Okay, as things, and we still about another 2 weeks or so, and that's it. So just, if you get a minute, subscribe, like, share. Let me know what you think about this matter. All right, just something to stimulate thought here. All right, hope you all have a good day.